Hey guys, it's good to be back. Today we're going to do a video using our fall leaves again. A friend of mine told me, or actually on Facebook they put recently, that fall is a time that we can be reminded that change is beautiful. And it's so true. We see that in the leaves, we see that in the way the leaves are changing colors, and it's really my favorite time of the year. And so what I want to do is talk about how we can use, leaves to remind us that we want some things to fall out of our life, and we want to put new things in our life. So as the leaves change and things are, and the leaves are falling out of the trees, we want to reflect on things that maybe we need to make some changes in, that things that we want to take out of our life, and replace them with new things. You can't ever really take stuff out of your life without it putting something new in it, or that old thing's going to come back in. So you typically want a replacement. So what we have here is I drew just a tree on a piece of paper. If you can kind of see it here, it's just an outline. You can draw a stick tree for all that matters. Just whatever can be a tree for you. And you can get a glue stick and a pen, and you can either draw more leaves or draw your leaves on your tree, or you can have leaf cutouts. I just happen to have these on hand, so I decided to use them as my leaves. And so what you're going to do with this activity is you're going to have your client write down things that they want to fall out of their life. What are some things that they don't want in their life anymore? Some things may be smoking. Maybe they have a bad habit of smoking, so they're going to write it on the leaf, and you're going to have them place it on the tree. We're not going to have them glue them yet, just because these are bad habits we want to fall out of our lives in order for new ones to come in. And so we want to be able to just have them write it on there so that we can work on replacing that thing they want to fall out of their life. Another thing may be a specific relationship that is not good for them right now. Maybe it's a parent, or maybe it's a friend. Maybe somebody that's a bad influence. Have them write that on the leaf and place it on your tree. Another example could be a substance use. Maybe you want to stop using a particular substance, coffee, a drug, marijuana. Can be anything big or small. And so we'll place that on the tree. Other examples may include, I mentioned some small things. Maybe it's just laziness. You want to stop being so lazy and be more productive with your time. So have them write as many things as they can think of. And as you do this, you have a chance to process with them, look up that, talk about that laziness. Tell me why you want to want laziness to fall out of your life. And they may share that it keeps them from being productive, keeps them from getting things done during the day. They put other things as more priorities. They'd rather sit and watch TV instead of washing dishes, or instead of getting up and spending time with friends. And then talk about why that negatively affects them. And then what you're going to do once you've processed each of these things, as you're processing them, then you want to have them flip their leaf over, and you want to talk about something they want to replace it with. So we just recently talked about being lazy. So something we can have them replace, ask them what they could replace that with. And they may say, and you want them to be SMART goals. We call them SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Have them write something on here that's actually SMART. Something like spend 30 minutes doing an activity in my house. And so that's one of them. Let's say somebody said they wanted to stop smoking. And so on the other side, after you've processed with them, you have a chance to be able to say, okay, what are we going to do to help us let this change come out of our life? It may be reducing the number of cigarettes that they use. So they may say, well, I usually smoke, a pack a day. and I would like to take that down to half a pack a day. And so they may write on here, smoke only a half a pack a day. And they can put that on here. And so one thing with this is you may not completely get rid of things in their life because change takes time. A lot of bad habits, a lot of bad things that have occurred in our life didn't happen overnight. And they're not going to go away overnight. And that's a really big thing, is to remember that they don't go away overnight. And so what we want to do is help our clients be able to process some of the things that they want to change and make their life more beautiful. But we also want to do it in a process. So what are some things that that you may want to change? One way to be able to help other people is also to reflect on ourselves. What are some things that we want to change? And what kind of process would we go through? And so in the comments, I would love to hear some of the things that you want to change in your life to make your life more beautiful. Just as we see the fall leaves coming down, we want to take these negative things in our life and get rid of some of the old things and have a little bit more beautiful life. And as spring comes, we have a chance to have new things come to life. And so what are some things in your life that you want to change, that you want to make more beautiful? Please put them in the comments. I'd love to read them and see some of the things that maybe you would want to work on, or maybe even some of the things that you've heard about, some ideas that your clients have want to work on. Maybe some of the challenges that you feel like your clients have shared about, things that they wanted to change. Obviously, don't put their clients' names. Just some ideas of things that you've experienced that you wanted to change or somebody else wants to change. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the activity. Just another way to use your leaf cutouts if you did cut them out, or if you didn't already cut leaves out, just to be able to draw a tree, put some leaves on it, and write the things on there. So anyways, thank you guys. See you next time.